My red bottom heels struck the hardwood with each step I took from the elevator to my corner office on the 44th floor. Eyes fixed on my phone, I was barely watching where I was going, but I knew the layout as well as I knew that of my own apartment in Huntington. I did, however, keep my ears open, so when Nicole called my name and practically ran to keep up with me, I stopped. Nicole was a junior editor who worked under me on photo shoots. Breathing heavy, she stopped, too. "I'll never understand how you walk so fast in those shoes, Perla," she said in between catching her breath. Offering a bemused smile, I reminded her. I grew up in heels. And it was true. I had. My mother, being the founder and long-standing editor-in-chief of Bellissima, the most popular fashion magazine in the world, wouldn't have had it any other way. My sisters and I became fashionistas practically right out of the womb. But you didn't stop me to hear about my wearing heels for as long as I could remember, so what's up? Looking down at the device she was carrying, I watched her click on an app before passing it to me. "Check out what we got back today," she said, enthusiasm evident in her voice as she beamed. My eyes roaming over the screen, I was pleasantly surprised. We used a new photographer on a photo session for an upcoming issue, and I took a big risk in hiring him, but apparently it paid off. "This is great. Go ahead and get it on the board now that we know." The board was where we mapped out the contents of the issue. It was all very rough, but it gave the team an idea of what we had. She nodded, understanding passing between us. "Can I get with Colin about layout ideas?" "Absolutely. And tell him to put a rush on it. I want it to make the issue close with time to spare. He should have proofs on my desk by the end of the week." Things moved fast around here, and I wasn't about to get left behind. Not now. Not after finally getting to be the senior editor of photo shoots and editorials. Even with it being a family business, I wasn't just guaranteed a position. None of my sisters were. We worked hard to get where we were, had spent years studying the industry, learning, working under a variety of executives and editors. Even with all of that, though, there was no doubt in my mind that I walked in the shadow of my 3 older sisters, all successful, smart, and overall amazing. It was a lot of pressure, and most days I barely managed to keep up.